This film is intended for immature audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Daddy, would you tell me a bedtime story?
Sure, sweetheart.
Is it a good story?
It's one of my favorites.
That doesn't answer my question.
Once upon a time, there was a quiet little monarchy that was ruled by a very young queen. Due to her inexperience, her advisors had little faith in her ability to rule. Her generals and many of her subjects felt the same way. Only 1 month after becoming queen, she was presented with some very distressing news that came from a loyal subject who had just returned from a neighboring kingdom. The loyal subject reported that an army was being assembled there, and within a few weeks, it would attack the quiet little monarchy. The young queen commanded a formidable army, and she knew that she could eliminate the threat if her army attacked first. She called her generals together to draft a battle plan, but the generals questioned her judgment. When the queen's advisors heard what was being discussed, they went directly to the people and told them that their queen was a petulant child who wanted to start a war simply to prove her strength. Then they smugly proclaimed that there was absolutely no sign of an invading army. When the queen passionately insisted that the threat was real and that her kingdom must take the offensive, her advisors smirked and said that she was throwing a temper tantrum. One advisor yelled, "Get a grip," and many of the queen's subjects laughed at her. No one would listen to the queen. A few weeks later, the invading army arrived and slaughtered everyone. The end.
Daddy, that was a terrible story.
Did you learn anything?
I don't think so. Why didn't the advisors send someone to the other kingdom to see if they were building an army?
I don't know, sweetheart.
I guess they were so focused on making the king look bad that they couldn't be bothered with doing their job. Some people are just assholes.
Ah, so you did learn something after all.
The young queen's advisors never regarded her as their true queen. They wanted to dethrone her. So they magnified her missteps and spread lies about her in order to make her look foolish. Their efforts to oust her may have worked if only they had had a little more time. Of course, everyone would have still been killed, but at least that horrible queen wouldn't have been in charge when it happened.